Hey, Catherine. Just, it's a little late here in Denmark, and it is turning to some better weather. And I was just thinking, I know I promised I am going to make some waffles soon, so you can see my fancy waffle maker. But I am in the middle of a process in the kitchen where I am actually cleaning out, sorting out, rubbing down. I'm a little clean freak. I know I'm a messy head, but I am also sort of clean freak. And before I sort of start, jumping and packing everything into the basement, I am going to sort the things out first and clean it. And some of my plates, I have very old plates from and dishware, and I was actually thinking I am going to give it to a museum. Um, I know there's place where you sort of they have these old plates that I keep. A lot of them is actually from my grandmother's, and I was actually thinking about maybe donate them to that museum. It's kind of like a place where you actually can live in these old houses, um, and people are actually living there as they did in the 18th centuries, and they even walk in that kind of clothes that you actually was wearing. Um, so it is what you actually can call a live museum. We also have a place in Denmark where you can actually live as they did in the medieval. Um, and like Vikings, there is a lot of special places. But otherwise, as you can see, I'm wearing this very fancy knitted dress. And I actually thought I want to sort of make an extra one. I succeeded to make some in white colors. And when I say white colors, the fun part is when you say white yarn, but and you have black yarn. The beneficial is that if you say white yarn and you go and buy white yarn, different places, you are not getting the same color. White is not just white. You have a lot of different cream or eggshell or light beige. Then you have natural white, then you have pearly white, shiny white. Um, and that means I can't remember if I actually sort of wear it in one of my streams. I can't remember. But I do have a white one, like stripes, but only in these very white, as we call them. I'm also started on crocheting big blankets. That is a little heavy duty to sit with, but that's okay. This I actually started with 300 stitches. Then I am knitting ribbon, and I'm actually knitting it 3 and 3. And later on, it's a very, very simple design. When you simply just knit up with 300 stitches, and it's matched, we have 3 by 3. When you have about 90 centimeters, you're sort of starting to sort of increase for 2 2, and you actually do it here in the waist, right here, and then you simply knit up so it fits the size how tall you want it, and then you simply just make a square in the center. So it is a very easy model to knit, and I can assure it is knitted in cotton yarn. And when I do that, knit something with cotton, a lot of people say something about, cotton yarn is getting very hard when you wash it. Sometimes you have to consider cotton yarn shrinks or sort of draw itself together. And that means always knit it on a needle that is a half measurement higher than recommended, because then it gets a little looser when you knit it. And don't worry about it, it seems very loose, because that means when you wash it, it won't be a stiff board. Some people might knit it onto small and it get hard. So the best idea is take a half size bigger needle than it says on the yarn, and I can assure you, as you can see, when you wash it, it get a little tighter, but still loose, not so hard, and it keeps its elastic, the elastic thing in the knitting. Um, so, and welcome to my viewer. Thank you. So today it is about, just because I can't sleep, it is over midnight here in Denmark, and I just wanted to say hey and show my latest project, and hopefully soon I can sort of plan how to show you how to make some in the kitchen. But right now I am sad to say my kitchen is occupied by a lot of things. I have to sort of laundry and look out, and I want to see what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. So that means I have taken some of the space out there, and since it's the easiest way down into the basement is from the kitchen, so last stop kitchen. But I won't disappoint you about it. So, and I'm thinking about all of you and send my thoughts to you that live in this area where there are all that storms. And I just got from the news that a lot of you girls have tornado warnings, and I am going to pray that all of you are safe. I even started to light some candles for you, and sort of you are in my thoughts. Um, I cannot imagine how, I mean, hard it is because we have storms here in Denmark, but as I keep telling people, we don't have storms in that caliber as you have. So we are very privileged here in Denmark, absolutely. Um, I have really missed, and I'm so happy now that again I can start, as you can see, do some crafting. Um, that I am very happy for. So yeah, and then I have it is little too late to drink coffee here. Yeah, it is actually three uh actually over midnight, 28 minutes past midnight. Um but I can't sleep. And you know what? I just thought I was going to say hey to some of you, to all of you, and show you um, my progress on my new dress um, I am making here for summer. And then I want to say, I don't know if you, my wonderful unicorn mama, taking a great holiday. And sometimes people need a break and just find themselves. And of course, we are never not going to forget our scrabbing Lizzie, Elizabeth Brewer, wonderful woman. Um, so as you can see, I take 2 rows on each color, and I am going to show you, I promised, I don't know, I can't remember. Hello, my dear Kathleen. Good evening. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing great. I have just. Oh, hello. You are doing great, Kathleen. Busy, busy, busy. Oh, yes, I could imagine. So much to do with a new home. I have been busy too in my kitchen and in my bedroom. And as we talked about, I am going to sort of and sort of try to downsize a little bit. Um, and as you can actually see, oh, oh, you can't dance. Oh, yeah, I know that feeling. I mean, I was like, first back down in the basement, up again. Second floor, it is like, wow. I mean, I need to go and buy one of these step counters because I am so sure, and I mean, I can take 10,000 steps just by sort of walking for it, and and that as yeah, 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 oh yeah, 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 yeah. I am sort of, it it is clearing my mind, you get rid of all that. And I can you remember we talked about the level we are, I mean, does that we have collected a lot of things. Yeah, I'm I mean, we have to sort of, consider that we have more levels left and we can't keep, I mean, all that crap. So you have to sort of, okay, be tough one, because as you said, you can only use one of the times, and you don't need 20 pots. No, they don't want it, because our kids want something more modern, more, I mean, it's, then it is no use for saving it. I mean, then better give it away for charity, or simply just put it out, because yeah, it just clutters your mind, I think, when you have all that. And if you're getting into one of these good things where you sort of teach yourself, that's what I am trying to do, teach myself to sort of, stay with two plates, two bowls, and two set of cutlery, and just have one in spare. Hi, Susan. I'm knitting again a dress. As you can see, I was telling about I'm knitting a fancy dress like this one, just in these magnificent colors. Because as you know, when you go through all your savings and all my crafts, then I actually found all this yarn, cotton yarn. Um, so I was actually thinking I want one more dress like this, knitted in cotton. Um, and I really like these two colors, burnt orange and terracotta. So it is actually a Mayflower cotton. Um, so thank you, Kathleen. So and the easy part, I know you don't knit, but the easy part is that you simply just knitted 300 stitches. Oh, but you okay? I'm glad to hear that. But you know what, Susan? I'm happy to see you. But you know what? It's the cold. I think, here in Denmark, it's like, sunshine one moment, and then it is cold and rainy and very windy. And you know what? When you have this muscle pain, I can assure you it hurt like, yeah. So sometimes, I mean, you can't move. It's horrible. So even if it's warm, it's cold. And you know what? It makes it even more difficult to try to sort of do some crafting, because your hands are swelling up. Hi, sweetheart Sherry. Good to see you. Oh, it's 109. Wow. Yeah, we are actually also what we call summer here, but it's definitely not summer. I can assure you it is moisty, cold, tricky. I mean, put on heat. And I have even put some lights on because candles because it is really chilly. Um, yeah, not fun actually. I can. Okay, even it does actually say 28 but Celsius, but you know what? I don't believe it. Hi, Chris. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I was actually thinking about you. Okay, you have great weather, Kathleen. Oh, you've been busy. Yeah. But you know what? I was actually thinking about you girls that have missed my live streams, and I was because of the time difference. And I was actually like, okay, you know what? Hello, Wendy. Long time. Yeah. And I was thinking about you, and I said, okay, you know what? I can't sleep. So I'll go on live and hopefully catch some of you, like you, Wendy and Chris. Yeah, cleaning up a bit. I have been cleaning out and packing down and like I talked with Kathleen about me. I need to. Yeah. Oh, you craft is packed down. Yeah, I need to pack some of my crafting things down too. Yeah, I mean, once a while you have to do it, and you know it is a nasty job to do, but and you know when it's so uh, but I I need to sort of, but I can't pack all mine crafting away because I need my crafting. Uh, Kathleen is moving to a new place, so she has to pack all her things down. Poor Kathleen. Yeah. So I'm thinking about you. So, and I was actually sort of sorting out, and I found these colors of cotton yarn and wanted to knit a new dress. One more like this. Yeah, it's like a job. I mean, it's not fun. It's like a full-time job. I mean, to pack things down and you know it's sort of very like is it something I need to would I miss it do I really need it yeah. Oh, you do. Oh, it would be pretty with real blue. Yeah, okay. I'll see if I can find some. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is yeah, this is burnt orange with a terracotta. Yeah, teal blue with beautiful. So it is like a big size, you know, like it's really sort of yeah, yeah, I mean sometimes you have to save some so you have something, but you know what? The dangerous part is also, girls, that you are getting, I mean, inspired and um, sort of, it's like, you find new things, right, Kathleen, when you go through your things and you, wow, I forgot I had that one. I forgot I had this. Um, so, but I am going to, when you to send you some of our colorful um junk mail. Yeah. So, and it is very inspiring, and yeah, you know what? I was thinking about the same. Sometimes I think it is so lovely to have girls, because sometimes we can different things. Um, that's for sure. Yeah, I can see I have some that pop in and sit, just lurk. So we have one here. John, have a good day. You too, John. Done Parks, are you crafter? Nice of you to go through. Hey, John, I have been. Oh, yes, you scrapping book. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes I mean, you buy something and you save it for later. I don't know if you know that. Sometimes you find a good bargain and then you simply go and buy it and you pack it away, right? It was nice to see you, John. Um, and you pack it away and you simply with these foggy level brains sometimes, you forgot where you pack it down and suddenly, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, we don't want to count. We just, find it back and we were like, oh, sometimes I look at something, what on earth was on my mind when I bought that thing, because I have not a clue to sort of what I was thinking about, with some fabric and stuff like that. I even have some dresses. It looked like a circus car. I mean, they're so ugly, right? Oh, you were still working on a knitted pink dress. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Why do I have this? And you really is confused. And you know what? The only thing is just to pack it down, and I give it to thrift stores because you know. And sometimes I was like, why on earth did I sew that tent out of this beautiful fabric? Because sometimes I actually feel I sort of ruined it. Oh, thank you, Kathleen, to be awake. It's like, wow. And sometimes you find something, you started up long time ago, and you even forgot where you have put it, right? So, and I was, oh, okay, the pattern is confusing. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you can also, because I have some knitting and I have put it away, and I was like, why did I even put that away? Because it was a sweater, and then I started to sort of reread the pattern, and I was like, wow, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, then you find it later. Oh, you still have your, yeah, journals? Yeah. Oh, you were on a saving. Hello, Susan Baker. Good to see you. Welcome to a late chatting here and knitting a dress. So you just need what you need, Kathleen? Paint and gesso, okay? Yeah. Yeah, good to see you. It has been a while. Also with Wendy and Chris, to see Wendy again. But it can so yeah, it's great. I have found a lot of very excited things. Oh, that's wow. That's a great idea, Chris. I am doing a lot better, Susan. Thank you, Susan Baker. Yeah, at least I can knit now, and it's so good to see you because I just found this yarn, and I have long gone and think I want to knit one more of these dresses. So I have some in different colors, and we just talked about how it would look good in teal. So I'll see if I can. Very optimistic. Knit one. Um, as I explained in the beginning, I'm knitting it in cotton yarn. So it is better now. I can at least move my arm like this and stretch it, but I can't do it this way because it's still blocked here because of the frozen uh, here. So I have to be careful. I can't lift anything higher. Yeah, 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 oh yes, much better. And I don't have that pain here so much in my chest. So it is absolutely a gorgeous thing that I can sit because just that I can knit and my hands are not swollen. So yeah. Okay, you take care, Wendy. It was very nice. And thank you. Yeah, it was good to see you, Wendy. Thank you for popping by. Hope we are seeing again. So, and have a great day. Promise. It is dinner time for you. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah. Be careful and take care and stay safe, Wendy. Yeah, I wave to you. So yeah, but Kathleen, you can so many other things. You are so great at doodling and making butterflies, and you make so wonderful painting rocks. I mean, oh, you have a new video. Can you put the link to it, Chris? You have the blue, so you can put your link up. Yeah, so we can see it. And I'm very glad you also are feeling better, Susan Baker. That is so nice to hear. Yeah. I am so glad. It has been strange, I mean, with the weather and stuff like that, where I mean, that one, thank you, Chris. That is great. Yeah. So if we have some who just pop in, please check out these girls' channels because they are doing great things too. And they are pretty good crafters, and as we talked about, we do a lot of different stuff, and that's I'm very pleased about we doing very different. Oh, you can deal with it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Chris. We'll check them out. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. I also had a friend over. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, Susan Ernst. Yeah. Oh, Kathleen, blessings, sending healing power. Yeah, you have to take care of you, but it is not easy when you have to move and pack and please don't pack them too heavy, sweetheart, dear sister. Yeah, you have to take care of you. Be careful, right? I am going to send healing power for you. I love you. Yeah, it is a big job to do, even with small things. I mean, it is not only, I mean, when you have to pack everything and you have to move, but it is not only the physic that is, I mean, hard on you, the psychic, and, it is hard too in your mind. Oh, yeah, I'm sending hugs to all. We talked about it's the cold, Susan, and as we talked about, it's simply, yeah, and muscle pain is definitely not fun to have. No, no. And sometimes, these days where you're feeling great and you sort of, forget about it and you simply start to take too hard on you. And I can assure you, you are going to be punished by afterwards by the pain in your legs. I mean, I can assure you my ankles. Yeah. So that's horrible. And you really try to deal with it. It's not fun. Yeah, nerve damage. Yeah, I mean, that is not, oh, hugs and, yeah, kisses. Sometimes it can take time, and we need some good warm weather, not hot weather, but when the temperature so you can be there without sweating half of you away, or just deal with it. because it's how it should be, but and it can rain in the night, not in the day. And you are even getting depressed by the weather, you know. One moment there's the sunshine, the next morning there's rain and thunder. We had one day it started sunshine, raining, hail, snow, windy, and back to rain, and ended up with sunshine and rain. It was like all the season on one day, actually. But as we talked about, lucky here because we don't have the biggest hail we actually has been 1 inches in diameter. And I know some of you can have them like golf balls. Hello, Barbara. Good to see you. Oh, and possible, yeah. We have the same here. I mean, it's like crazy. Just wind, cold, clouds. Even in the weather, they told us we were going to have, hot weather, dry, and, you're dressing up like it. And suddenly it started to pour down with rain, and it started to get even more windy. It's like, yeah, crazy. So I hope you're doing okay, Barbara. So good to see you too. Oh, you can't get out. I'm sad to hear that. So hopefully you can sit in front of the window and just enjoy the sunshine through the window. I had to do that sometimes when I can't get out. Um, yeah. So, and remember, oh, you get tired of the, okay, every 4 hours. Okay. Then it can be difficult. Yeah. So, yeah. So, can you go? Oh, what I'm working on, it's because, when I was sort of sorting out some yarn and stuff, I sort of fall over this. This is terracotta and burnt orange cotton yarn, and I found out I'd got enough for another dress. So what I'm actually knitting is a dress like the one I'm wearing here, like this. I have see, as you can see here, I knit 90 centimeters with 300 stitches, three ribbing. Then I simply increase it just here to two and 2, so that means I take one off in each and to 200 stitches and just knit up like this. Then I cut stitches here and just, make it square up like this. So I get this very comfortable, and as you can see, it's very elastic like this. So that's what I'm doing. It is very comfortable, that's for sure. And it's very nice because I knit it on a half size bigger needle that it's actually recommended. That means it's getting more elastic. Oh, my fur babies, they are doing great as long as they sort of stay separated from each other. They don't want to share the same room. So Fiona has sort of moved into the bedroom and she refused to get out. There's nothing that blocks her at all. She has she can just go out, but nope. And the Luna, love God, she has everything, but she is not allowed into that room. Then Fiona really is getting angry, but other ways they're having a great time there. I sort of, spent some times in with Fiona and where I quilt. I am actually also quilting right now. I am hand quilting a king size quilt I made long time ago. And then I read Fiona her stories. And I have also written Fiona's Laces, that beautiful book I got for her from one of my viewer, and I understand she had a bad experience on a chat, so she can't join. She's no in chat, but she promised in her letter that she is still following my streams, and I say so much thank you. I found out maybe the name, and but I'll say so much thank you, and I can explain to you that send me that angel mail. If you see this, Fiona loved her story. I mean, she was next to me the entire book. We read the entire book together. Yeah, it is Kathleen, because today I actually had a friend over and she was actually able to read that card. She is a very good reader and she know how to, you know what I mean. She normally read doctor stuff and stuff like that, so. And she also wrote that, and I'll keep her anonymous. But I am very sad to hear that. I mean that some people are so scared to come and join in a chat because some people has been cruel, and I hope that doesn't happen. It didn't happen in one of my streams, then I'll be very sad about it. Yeah, blessing for her. Thank you so much. I am going to send blessing. I even lighted a candle for her. And Susan Ernst, yeah, I just saw yours. Yeah, a lot of knitting. You know what? I need to do something for you. You have been here, so I am doing something. No, I wouldn't hide. I mean, I would just go forward and say, you know what, I don't want to, and tell about it, because then we can have a chit chat with that person. I don't think you should hide. I think you should be proud and say, you can't knock me down. Um, so can you girls hang on a minute? I need to get something to drink. Not coffee, because it is too late. I have been doing very good. How about you, Barbara? I hope you have been doing good. Um, no, you're not in her position. So, yeah. Can you hang on? I'll just get some to drink, some water. I am back. Oh, you two be right back. I just got here. Sorry. Yeah. And I'm sending blessing for my angel. And Fiona does the same. And I just had this oh, you better take your pups out. Yeah. They need a walk. See, that's the, I mean, sometimes the what do you call it, the beneficial about having kitties, because kitties can sort of, stay home. But you know what? It could actually be nice if you could take them out and sort of make them do what they have to do outside. instead of you have to sort of clean out litter boxes all the time. So yeah, I just got one of these. It is I think it's the Faxecondi is the Danish version of what you call Sprite, of your Sprite. So we have different brands. You had 21 cats. Wow, Susan Baker, really? Did you foster them? Oh, 11 kitties. Oh my goodness. Did you foster? You saved them. I know, I can feel it in my heart that you were one of these wonderful kitty mamas. Or like me, I am a crazy cat lady. I wouldn't mind have, 10 or 15 kitties. If I could save them all, I would do it. But oh, they were all yours and all spoiled. Wow. How wonderful. Was it rescue kitties? I could imagine. Sorry. Okay, somewhere. Yeah. Alfie. Ah. Oh, thank you. I love it. You know what? Surely, Akura. I like to be fat. You know why? That means if I get sick, I have something I can take off instead of skinny people. They'll die from starvation. Ha ha ha. I got my here on my side bone, so should it happen, I have reserves. So, yeah, I don't mind to be fat here. No way. So, but thank you for the compliment. So, my guess is you are not a crafter, young man or lady. Or are you one of these that comes like this and aboard? This is my screen troll. Yeah, that's Hugo. So, yeah, And I'm sure you heard about Hugo. He's a Danish invention. I'm from Denmark. So back to the knitting, back to the crafting. So, okay. Yeah, you know what? We are going to die, all of us. So, yeah. And you know what? That's not any of your concern. That's my concern. So, yeah. You were thinking about me yesterday, Chris? Yes, I would love that, Chris. Could you do me that favor? That will be so graceful. Yeah, because I really think it, yes, could be lovely. So, yeah, yep. You know what? I don't think timeout helps. So, yeah. Thank you, Susan Baker. So, Susan Ernst, can you try to write something? So, I just hide him because we don't want that troll here. So, but thank you for blocking him, Susan and Chris. Thank you. I'm so happy when you do it because it's not easy. Sometimes, if you just ignore them, they will sort of, go. So, yeah. See, you got it. Susan Baker and Susan Ernst, you are both blue now because you have come to my channel. And I think I can trust you to have a little range, be smurfed, as I said. But Chris, you were thinking about me. We talked about, yeah. So when I show this one, it's mean we have one of these trolls, and feel free to sort of rinse them. Yeah. Sometimes you can talk with them, but as soon as they start sort of, you know, that I smoke, it's my problem. It's not theirs. And you know what? There's so many poison things in this world. So, and you know what? As long as they sort of sit here, and I say, if you're a young person and don't smoke, don't start to smoke, young folks. It's not worth it. But you know what? I'm too old. I have smoked Nope. And you know what? I am going to miss it. I don't have so much pleasure in the world, so that's one of mine. Some drink alcohol, I smoke cigarettes. So that's how it is. Right, girls? So, yep. Do we still have some? Oh, of course, it is time for dinner. Oh, that is beautiful. Wonderful. Well done, Susan Baker. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's when you're ready to do it, and I'm not ready to quit my cigarettes. So, it's like you can't just yeah, it's so good for Susan. I'm happy for it. I mean, I appreciate it, but I'm not ready to quit smoking yet. I even told the doctor, and he said, you know what, don't think about it, because first of all, I don't smoke a lot. So I enjoy it. Yeah, yours are chocolate and art supplies. Wow, yeah. We all have these addictives. Oh, oh, you have a shopping problem. I have, you know what? That I had to. Yeah, I mean, it can be really nasty too. I did shop too. Yeah, and it is horrible. I was angry at myself. That's why I have so much craft surprise, so many things, and I was like, it's so. I sort of, started to put out my money in envelopes and told myself, no way, no, no. And when I went home from home, I have written myself a note what I only have to buy. I was not allowed to shop anything else. And it took me 1.5 years to sort of, and now I can actually shop without shopping. And that means I start sort of to go around in the shop without taking anything down. Just look at it, hold it in my hand, put it back. Yeah, so we all have something. Yeah, I feel with you, and you can't afford it. And the danger, I have never done that, but the danger is all that credit cards. Yeah, I mean, do I need it? I just, look at it and I say, okay, can I live without it? And I can say yes to that. Do I need it? No. And can I afford it? And I was no. So put it back. And if it's something you really, do I need it or not? Then I simply do that. I put it back and I say, you know what? I'll put it there. Go home. Think about it, and if it's still there tomorrow, I'll buy it. And often when I come back next day, it is sold out. So that means it shouldn't be like that. And sometimes you have to think about and say, you know what? Okay, it is pricey, but I know this job, it actually, after a short while, there's sort of half the price on it. And then simply be cool and say, okay, you know what? I'll wait until the sort of lower the price and then I will buy it. And I think that's is a good rule to do if you sort of see something and the first thing, if you're in doubt of whatever to buy it or not, don't buy it. Just put it back and say, okay, I'll come back tomorrow and see if it's still there. Or you no, you don't have credit cards. No, I don't have credit cards. I don't want the credit card. I don't want to because they're dangerous. I can assure you. Oh, you don't need it. Okay, Susan. Baker. Do we still have Susan Ernst here? Oh, she probably. Oh, she had to have the pucks out. Yeah. Somebody. I'm doing this wrong. I have both cash and most of all, I just have my, what do you call it? Ordinary bank card. I can't. My card can't be overdrawn. It can only. I mean, it has its limitation. Oh, that was you taking the pops out. Okay, thank you, Susan. Because we have two Susans here. Yeah. Oh, it's called a debit card. Okay. Then I have a debit card. Yeah. One of these you can't overdraw. And I only, I mean, and sometimes I do draw cash from a machine and spread it out. So some cash you need to have. No, it's a good thing, Chris. It's a very good thing not being able to do that. That's for sure. Yeah. Oh, you're here. Oh, I'm glad to see that. And Susan, and can you see I smurfed you because you have been here and I see you as one of my faithful. So it is good to see you so you can deal with. And Barbara is here. Oh, God bless you, Barbara. Yeah, I hope you're doing better too. Yeah. Oh, she's your guardian. That's nice to hear, Chris. Oh, you had company for a few. Okay, that's so. You know what? I just had a company here earlier on. A very good friend of mine. Yeah, and she just told me she's moving to Spain. And she is actually my movie friend, you know. We go to the cinema together, and she is moving to Spain. Yeah, so we are going to have some good times before she sort of leave. You know, it's sometimes when you have a good friend and somebody you really talk good to, and suddenly they just, yeah, but you have to go there where work is. So she was here, and we sort of had a good time. And you know what? Sometimes you have a lot of new mind, and I was like thinking, you know what? I will go live streaming, even if it is pretty late, because then I could see some of you that, you know, because of the time difference. Yeah, it is nice. So yeah, she is. So she's leaving in August. So we have arranged we are going to the cinema together and to not we have Sunday now here in Denmark. It's over midnight, so Tuesday we are going to see Icelandic movie. So that will be great. And the best part is, oh hi to Sherry's Hubster. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Long time. Yeah, in Canada. So, and it was so cool. Wendy, you came by. I mean, it was great. So, yeah, and it is a lot of knitting. Do you getting knitted, Susan Ernst? Yeah, a little crafting. So, and poor Kathleen, I feel with you, my sweet sister. It is so much hard work. Yeah, but you will be so happy when it's all over and you can sit in your new house and just relax and enjoy the garden. Yeah, and I promise I will send you some beautiful Danish flowers. We don't say flower seeds. That is okay to ship to Texas. Yay. So that's how it is. So today it is all about knitted dresses. And we have our little huku to sort of check out. Yeah. So, yep. And you know what? I can actually, now we're sitting here talking, I can actually remember once upon a time, I actually bought some other yarn until, okay, you knit, crochet, and weave. Yeah. That is so gorgeous. Yeah, I knit and crochet, and I have weaved once, but it is not much I do about it. I do lacing, um these where you have all these, I don't know what you call it. You have all these sticks that you sort of, move around and make these beautiful laces. Oh, oh, you're making dolls? Yeah, yeah, Sami dolls. Yeah, and they're crocheted. Yeah, great. I love them. I have seen them. I am more like, as you can see, I crochet. I crochet dollies like this, doilies like this. These are for Soto. Um, so as you can see, I crocheted a whole bag of this. It's all doilies I have made. Yeah, okay, yeah, bobbin lace. Bobbin lace, that's what is English word. I couldn't remember. In Denmark we call it kniple. Um, I couldn't remember the English word for it, but it is bobbin lace. I actually have two of these pillows for bobbin lace. Um, yeah, yeah. I think she mean damn it. Uh, Summit. Susan Baker. It's a summit, right, Susan Ernst? But you can call them damn it dolls because they can be difficult. It's first now I see it says damn it. You dolls. You mean summit dolls? I didn't see that. You're absolutely right, Susan Baker. Yeah. Or do they really call them damn it? Um, in oh, a hippie girl. Okay, Yuba. Okay. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Are you on Facebook, Susan Ernst? Can you put a picture? I have never. We have some who call semi dolls. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Uh, Thank you, Susan. Yeah. Yeah, I'll Google it. Great idea. Yeah, I can Google it afterwards. Yes. Great idea. I will do that afterwards. I can Google it. Yeah. But that's a fun name. So I'll definitely do that. Yeah. So, you're supposed to beat the dog. Okay, I understand. Yeah, what a fun things. Yeah, yeah. We have what we call a punch pillow. Yeah, we have like not like this, but we have like a pillow, and it is meant for you to punch it. It has this clown face on it. Then you actually put something inside, so it's give a squeak sound. So we sort of every time we angry, we just punch the nose of this clown pillow like this, and if we're really mad at something, I won't say any names, but should we meet an idiot on the street or somebody, we can always sort of imagine, I won't say anything, but it's one of these, yeah, and then you sort of it has like a face. Okay, so it take it out on the doll, yeah. We have like this clown pillow. So yes, I have a Facebook. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes you need it to get out. Um, I even I think in the future, when I'm sort of sort out here, I can show you how to make one of these punch punch clown pillows. So when you sort of need to, um, yeah, my son said, you know what, these days you can actually go down and, uh, oh, okay. Oh, oh, thank you. Hi. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Hello. Sorry, I just, you know, oh, thank you. Yeah. Wow. Oh, thank you. Oh, so great to see you, Vanessa. I have been thinking about you. Oh, they're lovely. Thank you, Susan. I love them. Susan Ernst. Yeah, I got them. Can you actually see them? They look like this. They're great. Wow. They're beautiful. They're pretty cute. This is Susan Ernst that make these pretty dolls. Maybe like this. I hope it's okay. I showed them, Susan Ernst. Yeah, I love them. Thank you. Wow. Ah. Oh, thank you so much, my precious angel. I got a message. I have great news. Um, thank you, my wonderful angel. And it's so good to see Vanessa. I just got, thank you. I just figured it out. And I got my card read today. And yeah, I am so happy too that I'm feeling so much better. Yeah. And don't be afraid to come here. That's a promise. Um, so it's so beautiful. I got this wonderful card and I have read the story for Fiona. Yeah, so it is so wonderful. It has been a while, Angela, Vanessa. I have a sort of smooth, smooth stalked some of you. So I could imagine, but you know what? It's sometimes, yeah, So, and I am so sorry. It took a while. It just if my wonderful friend just popped by that sent me that beautiful angel mail. So happy, and it's actually stencils. Oh, thank you, Angel. Oh, yeah. I just need to. So I just need to yeah. So yeah. So as you can see today, it is knitting a very simple dress because I found out when I started sort of look all my stuff together. Now I have to switch color again. I just know it goes so fast. So yeah. So very simple. Um, to do. I sometimes I actually think about I actually dreamed about starting to because I got this wonderful Fiona's Laces book, and I actually sort of thought about it. And in Ireland the book is Irish, and in Ireland you actually make what you call Irish laces. I don't know, have you ever seen anything in Irish lace crochet? Hi, Lynn. So good to see you. I was actually thinking because I can't sleep. So I was thinking, you know what? It is going to be knitting and hopefully see some of you girls because of the time difference. So I took a little late live stream here, and I'm really pleased I did. Thank you. So, yeah, yeah. So today it is knitting. Yeah, and we have Wendy came by to say hello. It has been a while, Wendy, and I think we still have Kathleen. She's resting her poor back. Sending love and healing power and blessing. So it is hard when you have to pack down in the entire house. Yeah. So and I know Vanessa, you have also been having some new videos. Yeah. And I know it is time for cooking for you girls, right? If I count one, two, uh, it's about 7 o'clock with you, and it is about 2 o'clock here in Denmark. Early morning or late night. I don't know what you call it. Okay, it is one Uh, Let me see if I can. Da, 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 da. Let's see. If I do like this, 01, 58. Needed. Let's. You have AM. I think it is like this right now because it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I will do that, Chris. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Crochet Lace. Yeah, I'll save that one. I am okay. I am AM. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course. I am AM. Yeah, sorry. uh, yeah. Sometimes, it can be tricky because we don't have anything called AM or PM. We just say it's 2 o'clock. It's sort of in if it's evening, we'll say the time is 23 or 22. Uh, like we know 2200, it's 10 o'clock in the evening. And if we say 2 o'clock, yeah, exactly. We have military time here, and that means if the time is 2 in the afternoon, it's 1400, and 2 zero, it's in the night. Yeah. So we actually have military time here. Oh, you know it well. Okay. Yeah. But some people don't. And sometimes you don't think about it that you have different ways to. Oh, your husband was Air Force. Wow, congrats. Oh, yeah. Bless him. Yeah, yeah. And I just want to say something about my angel mail. She saw it. Oh, he he still used military time to this day. Okay. I it's like they say it's on the spine. When you first I get it to something, I was like, I wish I could get some cleaning exercises on my spine. So okay, after dinner you do the dishes, bum bum bum. So you have it like you do this and do that, but it's pretty difficult because then you go inside and when you have to go through all your crafting things, you're getting inspired to, I mean, the crafting just lying there and calling your name, and Oh, you look at it and say, okay, I have my quilt inside the craft room, as I call it, and okay, then I suddenly, no, sit down and okay, I'll just, quit one string like this. And sometimes I actually end up, 2 hours has gone by because, you forgot time and place. And last night I was actually going through all my books. Um, and you know what? You sort of okay, you have to go to bed. Okay, sleep well, Vanessa. And thank you so much for coming here and help us out. It was so nice to see you. Great. Thank you. Hope you're doing great. Yeah. And sleep well, Vanessa. And thank you. Yeah. So, yeah. It is so nice that some of you come by and say, hey. And it was very nice. Yeah, great to see you. So, yeah, cheers in Sprite. No, Faxicandi. I have to say, it is too late now for coffee. So, I have promised myself that's one of the things that no more coffee after midnight. I know it sounds crazy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's so nice to meet here and chat with each other. So, and see how we are doing. Yeah. And I know people might think I have too many Smurfs, but you know what? I think it's more like we yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not crazy. Yeah. Oh, yes, it does. Yeah. So, because if you're not careful, I mean, you can actually drink too much coffee. I know that. So, But you know, sometimes when you go through all these books, right? I ended up started because you know when you find this book and you sort of okay, I need to check it out if it's something I am going to read. Is it something I have to read, or can you read it one more time? And suddenly, before you know it, you actually sort of have read a half a book because you sort of got captured. And yeah, and sometimes you, yeah, just I have a lot of these books, where you can't get started, and I need to sort of, figure out, should I save it or sort of donate it or just, give it a chance later. So I mean, it is hard to try because you're getting distracted. That's for sure. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. But it has been a long day today. So, and you're of course going to see the progress of my dress. As you can see, I have a lot of things that I sort of do. Yeah. And it is so nice for you girls to come and chat with me. I haven't been the most computer girl lately because I also had all these problems with my computer. It started to freeze and internet has been down. So hopefully it's going better. So Barbara, I just saw your message now. Barbara, if you go as I promised, I wrote my address down on the previous live stream. If you go into that video where I angel mail, there is under there my angel mail live stream. I have put my both my email and my address down below underneath the live stream. Um, you can check it out. So it is. I promised you I would put my address under that live stream you were where I showed Angel Mail. So you'll find my address and my email, Barbara. Yeah. So I have already done it. Yeah. So yep. 4 more minutes and I'll simply jump off. Then I have been streaming for 2 hours and it is also late here. So I will go to bed. But it has been very, very great to chat with you girls and see some of you I haven't seen. Yeah, I need my rest, so I promised myself only 2 hours at the time. So I'll say it has been a great, great night and stream today. I thank you so much, all of you that have been here, for making this a very nice and happy chat. And together we have made it okay. Yes, you too. And can you girls have a really good evening? Thank you. And I can assure you, all of you are in my prayers. And I am going to thank you all for giving me a great evening. It has been wonderful, and I hope we'll see each other soon. And sending love, hugs, and kisses. I love you all, and have a great day. So I'll say thank you, love you, hug, kisses, and blessings to all of you. Bye and good night and sweet dreams.